Hello there and welcome along. The peony I'd like to talk to you about today is this bold and vivid stunner right in front of me. This one is peony Paula Fay. This is a mound forming peony suitable for growing in a large container or maybe at the very front of a border, only reaching around 65 to 80 centimeters tall and a clump around 80 centimeters in diameter. It's small, compact and upright. This particular variety produces one flower per stem on bold, upright and very strong stems. You can see this one here doesn't need any support whatsoever from me. So if you don't want to get into your borders with peony hoops and you don't want to get into supporting your plants, this is a really good one, making it absolutely perfect if you're growing on a slightly exposed site or whether you may get some inclement weather at the very end of spring and the very beginning of summer. This is an early flowering variety, producing the first of its blooms at the very end of April into the beginning of May. You'll then have a smattering of flowers all the way through to the end of May. A mould forming plant which produces a really nice shaped clump with deeply serrated foliage. It's really a lovely green colour, but at the beginning of the season it's going to be tinged with yellow and orange, making it really quite attractive as it starts to emerge. This particular one needs to be planted on a rich, fertile and well-drained soil where it doesn't get any waterlogging, but it will need full sun to bring it into flower regularly. This particular one, as you can see, opens from very highly textured buds. This one almost looks like a Savoy cabbage with lots and lots of crinkling. It shows quite a lot of colour before the bud actually splits open and the actual flower emerges. You can see loads and loads of that deep, strong cerise pink being displayed there on those highly textured petals. You can also see it's weeping with sap, which obviously means it's going to be quite attractive to ants in the garden as well. If I bring the flower towards you, you'll see what I mean about this very bold and vivid colour. A strong, deep cerise pink surrounding that inner circle of strong, very golden yellow stamens. Highly textured, those crinkling to the petals remain as the flower opens. You can see lots and lots of texture if I move that flower about. Lots of texture not only on the outer edges but also on the downside of the petals as well. This vivid yellow colour in the centre only really going to play nicely against that vivid cerise pink on the outside. This is actually classed as a scented peony, and I have to warn you, for me and my palate, this particular peony is really quite nice to smell at all. As I set myself up for filming today, I smelt this particular one several times, and I can't believe I keep doing it. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's really not a very pleasant smell at all. This particular peony has that chalky edge which you'll get with an awful lot of scented peonies, but for me, this one, it is definitely 100% catwee. Now, no, it's not a nice attribute with a flower particularly, but this one, yeah. The fragrance is definitely catwee. If you're familiar with the smell you get around Viburnum tinus, the evergreen shrub which produces large bracts of white flowers in the very late autumn and into early winter, it's the same kind of smell as well on this particular peony. It is definitely catwee, not a particularly nicely fragrant peony in my opinion, but a really nice peony all the same. This one is peony Paula Fay. Again, to recap for you, a short, compact variety that needs absolutely no staking, emerging with yellow and orange tinged foliage early in the season, which makes it very attractive in the very front of the border. Suitable for growing in the front of a border or in a large container, an early flowering variety producing really large and showy flowers on upright, strong stems which don't need any support whatsoever from late April all the way through to the end of May. This one is peony Paula Fay.